Hello, Gemini. It's Victoria with Victory House Intuitive Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I also have a second channel called the Pisces Only channel. I run a contest for a free 30-minute reading with me via Google Meeting, which includes psychic messages, tarot, and mediumship on this channel, as well as the Pisces Only channel. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment. The comment is required. Why? Because it's the only way for me to comment back to you that you've won. So always keep track of your notifications from YouTube, especially in the first 2 weeks of each month. So if you comment in the month of May, you will be put in the drawing for the first or second week of June, whenever I pull. If you comment in June, then you'll be put into the July drawing. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. A lot of lilacs out and asthma, and I have this beautiful flower sitting here, which I think is affecting me. This is a general reading. Check your rising and moon sign, your rising sign for like your career, money. Your moon is going to be relationships, love, romance, friendships, and your sun sign is going to be pretty much all about you, who you are as a person. So that's how that works, at least as how I see it. So, all right. Let's get on with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Oh, I am offering now one question readings via email. They are not like my 30-minute video meeting readings. They don't include the 3 items I mentioned earlier. But it is ask a question, make your payment for $12.50. So very, very little amount of money. One question, send me an email, and then I will respond anywhere from an hour to 24 hours. If I'm not having a busy day or feeling unwell, I will answer you pretty quickly. So remember, it's not a personal reading. You're not getting psychic messages. I mean, you're getting a psychic one answer message, but you don't get to ask questions. You don't get multiple messages. You don't get mediumship. So, and you don't get tarot. I just answer the question however spirit leads me. Anyway, it's an email. It's an email reading. So I'll shut up because I'm confusing myself. Well, it's good that I can laugh at myself. All right. Spirit guides, angels, please come forward. We thank you so much for your presence. We thank you so much for your messages. Cards are flowing nicely. I did this reading yesterday. I did not like it. It was all about you changing your energy, changing your associations, and changing your environment. So we may still get some of those same messages. We will see. So you might be holding on to some past resentments. You might have a lot of indecisiveness right now, or you could be performing some type of trickery to get what you want, or someone is performing trickery on you to get what they want. So energies can be reversed. All right. There's something here about a refusal to change, not conforming. But you want this new beginning, but you're not putting the work in because I'm seeing a lot of self-sabotage here, which could be addictions, hanging out with the wrong people. You could be in a very unpleasant situation right now, like you're living with negative people. So in turn, that negativity is reflecting on you. Again, like I said, change your environment. Change your energy, protect yourself with white light. A lot of you are just plain old giving up. You're buckling under pressure. There's so much going on. Some of you just don't want to do it. You don't even want to do life anymore. And I think that's part of some of this self-sabotage. You just don't want to do it anymore. And, life is hard, and I understand that. I've had a hard life myself. But I don't want to give up. We come here with a soul contract. We're meant to fulfill that contract. And as far as I'm concerned, me personally, I don't want to give up, because then I got to come back and do it again. And I tell you what, after this lifetime, I'm done. I'm not coming back to Earth. I'm done. Okay, this is my last life. So that's how I think about it, and you may want to look at it that way too. Like, let's get it done. I know, like, when I was 18, I almost quit high school 6 months before I graduated, and then I thought, why the hell would I do that? I've already worked all these years going to school, and I'm going to give up when I only have 6 months to go. So I changed my mindset, and I put my foot to the pedal, and I got it done, and I graduated. Life got hard. I got tired of the rigmarole of going to school every day. So, you might be feeling a lot like that. You just want to give up. But don't. It just means you just have a little more work to put in, and it'll be worth it. So just do it. Just put your foot to the pedal. All right. What do we got here in this last row? Oh, yeah, a lot of self-sabotage, a lot of anger here. Being judgmental, controlling. Somebody's being very controlling. You might feel like you're in bondage or addicted to something. A lot of isolation. You're not getting enough socialism. And if you're being negative, you're not going to, because people are going to avoid you. You might be concealing these bad habits. All right, I'm going to do a little clarifying here. There's some kind of news coming, some kind of communication that brings something that makes you happy, that you feel you've deserved, and you've been waiting on it for a long time. Okay. You're unable to walk away from something that you wished for, hoped for, wanted to be a permanent part of your life. I feel for a lot of you, this is a person, and you've been unable to make anything with this person work. They were your heart's desire. They were a huge wish fulfillment. It could have been a thing, too. Didn't have to be a person. But they somehow slipped through your fingers. And I feel like you put a lot of work in with this person. You gave them a lot of gifts, etc. And they're no longer around. And yet you can't let that go. You can't let that go. You can't see yourself working with anyone else either. Although I do see some temptations here. A lot of dreaming, daydreaming, hoping and wishing. So some of you are out there playing the field just to get over your emotions. You will move on. You will move on. I feel you'll start seeing other people and you'll be happier. So I see that coming forward. But there's still this refusal to change. Just this huge resistance. Yeah, there's a lot of lack of hope, unable to move on. But something's coming to change all that. There's a big tower moment here, and there's a new love coming your way, and you're not going to hold back. I don't see you talking about marriage or commitment at first, because you're still kind of stuck on the old. But I feel that eventually you will open up to this new person. So I see a lot of changes that need to go on within yourself in order to be ready for this new romantic love. If you're still stuck on somebody else, your new person is going to know it. All right, is there anything else that you would like Gemini to know? Anything else? I usually give the Gemini or birthday signs a little bit of an extra read. So, there's a big decision to be made here. Yeah. There's a decision that you're unable to make and you're holding back on it, and you need to make the decision. You keep flip-flopping. That's what they're telling me. And you need to put the work in order to move forward. So there's something you're holding back on, a big decision. You've been delaying making this decision. You haven't put any work into it, and you need to in order to move forward. So you don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to go round and round in the same circle trying to make this decision. You just need to do it, is really what they're telling me to tell you. You just gird up your loins, pick up your jeans or your leggings, and put your shoes on and do it. That's the picture they're showing me. So I see you men picking up your belt buckle loops and pulling your pants up, and you women pulling your leggings up and putting on your boots. It's time to go for it. It's time to get walking. And they just sang me that song by Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking. So get moving. I'm sorry that I'm laughing because that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting this happy laughing, like, okay, I'm going to get going. I'm going to have a good time while I do it, which I feel you will if you get moving. There is news and money coming. You've been all up in your head about it, although I think you intuitively know what's going on. But maybe this is the thing that you're not taking care of. Maybe you're not making that phone call to the lawyer or your ex or the insurance company. And that's the only thing. And that will help you move into calmer waters. But you're having difficulty figuring out how to handle this. And whatever this big decision is, it'll catapult you into a new beginning. Okay. So I see you being upset with someone here. There's been a altercation between you and someone else where there was some emotional manipulation. There was a lot of communication problems. There was accusations made, and you've just had difficulty with this person. Just letting you know, this person is a water sign, and whatever you're mad at them about, they were unable to complete it. They were not. It would have not been good for them. So, if they had done as you had asked, it would have caused them harm. So they weren't going to do it. And they didn't do it, and you're mad at them. Well, you just have to, in order to get the freedom you want in life, to be liberated from these chains, these struggles, these addictions, you're the one that's going to have to take up your sword. You're the one that's going to have bravery and courage and put your boots on, and you have to push through it in order to, like, this is not something that's going to be handed to you by the world, by the universe. You have to do the work. So whatever's going on within you, again, change your energy. Be more positive. Get rid of negativity and pessimism and narcissism. Change your environment. Spruce up your house. Clean your house. Get rid of the people that are in it. And change your people. Right? Then you will be happy. Get out the sage and salt water and sage your house. Get rid of anything negative, alive or deceased. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of earthbound spirits walking this earth. Boy, have I learned that out the hard way being a psychic. So, you don't want those kind of things around you because they bring negativity. They bring depression. They bring negative thoughts. They try to attach themselves. You don't want that shit in your life. Trust me, you don't. All right, we're going to take a look at love and romance. Just because I don't usually do love and romance. But it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Don't ask me to sing. Come on, cards. These cards don't always shuffle. They drive me nuts. Come on. They don't want to shuffle. Like, they don't want me to do a birthday reading. They will not shuffle. They worked just fine yesterday. They still don't want to shuffle. So weird. All right. What do you got for me? Let your friends help you and getting to know each other. So there is someone new coming your way. I don't think they want you to know too much about this right now. They want you to work on you in order to have a successful relationship. A lot of playfulness here with this person. Unrequited love, chemistry. So I feel you will be involved with this person for a long time. I feel there's going to be deep feelings. All right. Well, maybe not. Okay. I've got two stories here. I've got someone you can't get over. You feel like they were deceptive to you or you were deceptive to them, and you're just going to have to learn how to forgive that. For others of you, there's new love coming in and you're calling in a soulmate. Yeah, and this person was part of your past life. So it says this could be the one. So whoever this new person is the one you're going to be with long term. You've got to let go of that other person. They weren't meant to be in your life. I'm getting very dry mouthed. Sorry about that. There was one sip in there. Time for a new glass of water. Okay. What is going on with the cards? They do not want to shuffle for Gemini. Someone does not want you to know the future. Sorry about that, guys. Get rid of that negative energy. Okay. They don't want to shuffle. They do not want to shuffle. Okay. There's something here about a Capricorn that's late December through late January. There we go. Taking your power back. This came out in the reading I did that I didn't upload. It wasn't as nice of a reading, and I didn't want to upload it. Okay, so you're going to be taking your power back. There's a yes answer here, but they want you to take your time. Geminis are slow anyway. I can't tell you. Geminis. My sister was a Gemini, always waiting on her. Same as a couple of my friends, always waiting. You guys are take your time, people. And I am a fish, and I like to swim fast. So hurry up. Okay, yeah, take your time. What I see you making a big decision here. You're going to say yes to this big decision, but you really need to think it through. They want you to think it through. Watch your steps. They want you to do it with passion and fire and energy, and I see you taking all of that into yourself to make this happen. But make sure you're thinking things through. There's sudden change coming and some new opportunities, which I feel have to do with this big decision, unless the big decision is the love. All right, we got a Scorpio energy here. So you could be getting involved with a Scorpio or a Capricorn, or you're letting a Capricorn go. Someone you know. We also got Aries on the table. Reuniting with someone from your past. Yeah, there's someone you've been separated from and you want to get back together with them. But there's also this anger, resentment, and jealousy. And there's a lot of fire energy on the table. So I'm not sure what that's about. What's this reuniting with your past? Temporary situation. Someone that you cry over. That you stay up thinking about. Anything else about this? Could be a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aries. Possibly a Leo. Yeah, a lot of toxic energy. So there's someone you're reuniting with, but they have a lot of toxic energy. I feel there's discussions of getting back together, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's good news coming to you. I know a small wish will be granted to you in the month of June. This is your June reading, by the way. Probably should have said that earlier. Yeah, there's that Capricorn. Everything you want is within reach. And I said this in the last reading that I did for you that I didn't upload. Um, that you're going to need to have patience. I feel like June is a whole month of patience and waiting and delays. But July is where things start moving forward you. The last week of June, first week of July. So I'm hearing second week of July. So you're going to just have to hang tight. This is a time of rest, a time of solitude, introspection, getting to, getting to know how you want to solve this big decision that's coming up for you. What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? Who are you going to choose? Where are you going to go? It's kind of like one of those. What do we got for Gemini here, please? Affirmation. I freely express who I am. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. Well, that's you anyway, Gemini. I mean, you don't care if you're the goofball of the party. You like to have fun and express yourself. So, anyway, don't forget the $12.50 one email question readings. $50 for the 30-minute reading face to face, all the questions you want. Mediumship, psychic messages, and tarot. Like, subscribe, and comment to be entered into the drawing. I love you guys. Best of wishes, and take care.